Hi everybody, it's Linda Shaw and I am the Crafty Lady too. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live demo today. I'm kicking off this Sunday in the online market spot by Crafters and Creatives. And I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting a signal. I lost my first signal. I wasn't able to get in, so hopefully I remedied that. Remedied, whatever. Okay, there I am. I am online. So thanks so much for coming in. When you come in, let me know who you are and where you're from, what you're doing. Hope you're enjoying this Sunday. Let me just open this up so I can see comments. Turn my volume down. Mute that. My signal's really slow today. I don't know what's going on. So I hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm here today to start this wonderful Sunday of Crafters and Creatives off with my demo. Today I'm going to do this cute little bunny basket. I only have a picture of it right now. And now I should be able to see comments. So let me know who you are and where you're from when you come in. I would appreciate it. I'd love to say hi. Bev, thanks for coming in. Joyce, and I'm just trying to get everything in place. So that should be good. Okay, so we're going to paint, like I said, this little bunny basket. Here's the basket. Here's the picture of it. I'm sorry. And then here's the basket that I'm going to be painting this on. I had hoped to have it base coated, but I don't, so we're going to go with it. So here it opens up. You can put your little Easter treats or birthday treats or whatever you would want to put inside of it. It's about 4 or 5 inches tall, I guess. Cute little basket. So first off, I'm going to base coat this real quick and then dry it, and then we'll get on to working on the bunny. So, some paint on here. I know we don't like to normally do base coating in a demo because watching paint dry is like the worst. Worst thing there is to watch. But I was not able to do it prior. So I'm going to put some of my extra paint over here. So I hope you're all enjoying this Sunday. We have a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here in Pennsylvania today. It's warm too. It's getting warmer, which they were predicting that it was going to be warm. Thank God. I mean, I've had enough of the cold, the snow, the ice, and all that stuff. It's about time it gets nice, you know? So I hope you're having good weather wherever you may be. And like I said, please let me know who you are and where you're from when you come in. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get comments up. They haven't come up yet. I know everybody seems to be complaining about not being able to get comments. So I'm not alone in that. Okay, so I'm just using a very dark gray to base coat this. Okay, we got comments now. So Sandra, Allen, Caroline, Bev, Darlene, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm not able to hang on one second. My computer is not cooperating with me. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit while I see if I can get my comments to show up here. This is an older computer, and I'm kind of wondering if it might be on its last legs. Okay, this happened to me the other day, but there we go. Close that out. Now I should be able to. Yeah, now I can. Okay, cool. So Darlene and Bev, Sandy, Caroline, Sandra, and Jan, thanks so much for coming in, guys. Really appreciate it. Idaho, Caroline, what kind of weather are you having out in Idaho? Is it warmer, or is the coldness breaking, I hope? Washington, Southwest Washington, Virginia. Okay, guys, so let's see what we can do here. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Unfortunately, like I said, I wasn't able to get it base coated before I started. So I have these other pictures that I printed out. I made these last year and sold all of the ones that I had. So I just wanted to show you what else I made that was similar. The colors didn't come out real great, but there was a blue one. Let me move this over here. There was a blue one that I made. Cold and rainy, yuck. I'm sorry to hear that. We have sun today, I'm so happy. So I had this blue one that I made, and then there was also a mauve colored. But although the printer did not actually show that really the best that it could. So, anyway, but I like the gray one the most. And everybody else seemed to like it too, so that's what we're going to work on today. Okay, I think this is dry. Okay, so now we're going to take some warm white and make those little circles. I just need a very, very small amount of paint. And I'm going to mix some water into that. I hope you can stay tuned today to the wonderful crafters that we have, crafters and creatives we have coming up. I was watching all day yesterday, and, you know, we have so many talented people here. And Lori, I want to say thank you for starting this group up and having this for us. It sure has been a godsend. Okay, I need a bigger brush. Yeah, we'll try this one. Okay, so we're going to mix some water into the warm white paint that I have here. And I hope this isn't too big. Let me start off with up here. Now that's too dark. So I have to mix some more water in with it. You just want a really, really, really light wash of paint. So we'll go right in here and just make a little circle. That might be too thin. You never know till you actually put it on. Let's see how that goes. I think I might need that smaller brush. So let's try that. Sometimes it's just a guessing game. I think that's going to be okay. So I'm just haphazardly going to put these little circles on the top. And if they get too dark, I can always go back in with some gray and lighten them up a little bit, which I might have to do. This is coming out really dark. Rainy in Washington, but it's supposed to be almost 60 in a couple of days. Nice. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's about time for the nicer weather to come. I know here in Pennsylvania we have Punxsutawney Phil. I don't know if he goes, if they report about him everywhere, but he's the groundhog here in Pennsylvania. Their forecasts our weather the beginning of February, and he predicted 6 or 8, I think it's 6 more weeks of winter. And we sure have had it with cold weather. We haven't really had any snow to amount to anything, but I am ready for the warm weather, that's for sure. The days are getting longer, though, so that's a good thing. And then we'll get the rain. I know that's coming. Okay. Oh, I wasn't that good on camera. I'm sorry. All right. So now we're going to, we'll draw these little circles, and then we're going to draw our little rabbit one there. Okay. So I think I am going to go back in with a dry brush. And some of these that are a little bit too white, we're going to put some of that gray back in. You can always fix what you got going on. You don't want it solid coverage, and you don't want it to be too dark, because it's a background. So I'm just going to go in with this little brush and dry brush some of the gray. Okay, I think I had a few more people. Paula, thanks for coming in. Donna, thank you for coming in to watch. I appreciate it. Okay, I want to put my wires up out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to take a piece of chalk I have over here somewhere. And we're going to draw in that bunny. Okay. So I'm going to cheat a little bit here and have my picture out so I can go by that. Okay, so we're going to, right about here, draw the top of the bunny's, draw the bunny's head. And there never are two the same, so I don't expect it to be. I just want to go by what I have. And you put your placement marks for your ears. Okay, so this one here is going to go up this way. And then this. And then over here, we want it to go to about here. Okay. I have to change this ear a little bit. I don't like the way it went in there. Okay, looks good. And now we're gonna, I don't remember what color I used on my original, so we're going to play around a little bit with the color. I'm gonna try this caramel, yeah, classic caramel, and see how it works. It looks pretty much like what the other one was. So let's see how that goes. So I'm gonna base coat the rabbit in. He might be a little bit darker, I think. That's okay. I have to start taking notes on what colors I use with my pieces. Sometimes you just want to have fun and just do whatever. If you can't have fun doing it, why bother? Hi, Tammy. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Okay, this is a little bit bright on camera. It's not that bright in person, but let's see how it goes. We might see if we can look for another color for the second coat. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I really appreciate you all stopping by on your Sunday afternoon. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, I'm going to dry this and look for a little bit different color. One buff, maybe. Let me see what this looks like. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Second coat's going to be a warm buff. Hi, Glenda. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's try this color. Yeah, this is more what I wanted. Okay. It's trial and error sometimes. I hope you'll all come back tonight and enjoy our sales. I'm on tonight, but I don't remember what time. 8 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock. I'm on the East Coast, and the schedule that's out is Central Time. I'll check that in a minute, and I can tell you. But we always have good turnouts, and there's always all kinds of surprises. So I hope you'll all come back and join us for our sale tonight. If you haven't followed my page, I would appreciate you going over to Linda Shaw, the Crafty Lady 2. Give me a like or a follow. I would appreciate it. It helps us all so much. I haven't been really doing too much on the computer these last couple of months. I was sick for about 3 weeks. I guess that respiratory thing that was going around, I don't know what it was, but boy, did I felt terrible. And I understand a lot of the crafters. We're in the same boat. But I do hope to start going live more. So give it a like and a share. Come and join me. Whether we paint or we talk or we just visit, it'll be fun. Makes a long day shorter. Colleen, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm good. How you doing today? Is it getting any warmer in your neck of the woods? I hope. As I was saying before you came in, we have a really beautiful, nice sunny day here in Pennsylvania today. I don't know how warm it is out. I haven't been out, but... Glenda, thanks for coming in. Okay. We'll let that dry and see how it goes. Good. 40s. Good. That's great. We're supposed to be, I think, in the 50s here. I'll take 40s, 50s. I don't care. Any of the above. I don't know how you people out there put up with your minus degrees that you always have. Brenda, thanks for coming in, and you're in sunny Arizona. Good for you. How warm is it? What's the temperatures? Patsy, thanks for coming in. I've had the winter blues, Colleen. I know what you're talking about. I have totally had the winter blues. It's so depressing. In the 70s. Good for you. Glad to hear it. Okay, next we're going to do the down here at the bottom, his chest. We put that in with gray. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll work on his face and his ears with the pink. Let me just get my towel here. And we're about halfway into my demo, so that's good. It's working out well. Okay, so, lost my brush. Okay, so we're going to go back in here. I better just take a minute so I don't mess it up. Where'd my chalk go? Here it is. Okay. It's too wet. There we go. Looks good. Okay. So we'll go in here and paint this with the gray, with the background color. It's going to take a few coats. I'm getting a horrible glare on my piece. I'm sorry about that. If it's coming across on the screen, I don't think it is, which is a good thing. All right, we're gonna let that dry a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go in and do some shading. So let me get my, I don't think I want burnt umber. I think I'm gonna go with the lighter brown. So this is bark brown. Let's see how this goes. Hope I have a good shading day, you guys. A floating day, I should say. My floating days are not always good. Hi, Cordy and Sandy. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. I think it's just the lights are giving me the glare. Cordy, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. This brush is separating on me. Okay, so guys, when your brush separates, what does that mean? See, I messed that up. Let's wipe that out. We'll redo it. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, that's much better. All right. Let's go over here. See if we can do the same thing. All right. Looks good. Do under his chinny chin chin. Okay. Now over here I went outside the line, so let me clean that up. Fix that. Okay, now while I'm here, I'm going to go back in here and put a second coat on his chest so that can continue to dry. All right. I'm going to go up here on the ear. Just a little bit more paint. Who likes to float? I do not. Let me know in the comments if you like to float. I like to float in the pool. Oh well, it is what it is, you know? It's just not my favorite. when I started painting, I was basically doing ceramics. And at that point, we would base coat with the darkest color and then dry brush the lighter colors on to give the piece dimension. So then I came over to this type of painting. And in learning it, I'm finding out that you got to do the lighter coat and then float in your shading. I'm not good at it. But, oh well. It's a learning curve. And like I said, some days are good and some aren't. I even hear the established painters saying that, oh, today's not a good one. You are so right, Darlene. That's what I said. Some days are good and some days you just gotta hang it up. Put your brush away and go do something else. Today's not bad. It's not my best, but oh well. Black to gray and white dry brushing. Wait, what do you mean, Cheryl? Okay, several painters that paint black to gray to white dry brushing. Oh yeah, I've done that too. I love to dry brush. Yeah, I don't know, Brenda. That's what I'm asking. I don't know when your brush splits. I don't know what that means. I was asking in here if anybody could tell me. Because I have some, I think it might be maybe there's paint in the up towards the ferrule or it's an older brush. Does anybody know? Because I do not. Okay, we're done with that. Now I want to get a little bit of black. Usually not enough moisture. Okay, Darlene, thanks. That could be because I'm always afraid that I don't have enough moisture. So that makes sense for me. Thank you, Darlene. Learned something. We all got to stick together so we can combat our problems. Whoops. Okay, I got paint on both sides. Can't do that. Okay, we're going to go in here and now, see, I got too much. That's what my problem always is. I usually have too much. Okay, now I'm not going to do around the bunny because I want to get there. Yeah, I know. I would think that. Try double lidding your brush with background color and your shading color. I've done that too, Cordy. Yeah, that helps too when I experiment. That does help. When I'm really having trouble, that's what I try to do. Thank you, everybody, for... Maybe you ran out of water. Yeah. And paint in the ferrule too. Yeah. Lots of ideas here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to go in now. I don't know if this pink will be the right shade. Let's try that. And I'm going to get a little bit of a darker red out. Okay, this is just plain red. I really like the color that's in my picture, but I don't know what it was. Like I said, I'm going to start writing notes to myself. So let's try this. We're going to dry brush now. I need some dry paper towels. Or let's try this. This is going to be too bright. Okay, so we're going to do some of this pink into the ears. Okay, this is not a dry brush, and it's not going to work. It's not stiff enough. So let me pull out. This should work, because I don't want anything real stiff. Maybe if you refresh your screen, Brenda, or go out and come back in, you'll see the comments better. Sometimes that helps. Okay, this light's, there we go. I have a light here that's older, and sometimes it buzzes, but it stopped. Gotta get some. I tried to get my art light I use art lights. I just like the way that they come across with the coloring and all that. And my one art light broke. It's a floor standing light, but it's got also a magnifier, and then the thing to hold if you wanted to have like directions. It holds it, and there's an electrical outlet on the base of it. Well, the electrical outlet broke last week, and I missed that so much. But anyway, the magnifying glass thing also broke, so I was trying to see if I could get a new one, and they're all out of stock everywhere, and nobody's got them. Even the company shows out of stock. I hope they're gonna make more, because I love that light. I'm gonna mix a little bit of white in here too. See if I can soften that. I don't like how harsh it looks. Okay, this light's buzzing again. That doesn't make any difference. Okay. Okay, that's too wet and it's starting to make a hole. Let me just dab that on, see if that helps. Okay. So I want it to be a little darker. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm starting to pull. Whoops. Okay, let me clean this brush. I use alcohol for my dry brushes, and then you can just go ahead and use it again. So let me pour some alcohol out. Clean this, because I want to go back in with white. Okay, that. We also want to do the cheeks. I need to get a good round brush. Here, maybe this one will work. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I just learned that about the alcohol just recently, because you can clean your brush in the alcohol and go right back into dry brushing if you want to, and it doesn't mess up, like it doesn't hinder your dry brushing at all, which was really cool. I was like, wow, that's awesome. Okay, let's see how this. Okay, cool. I like that. Then I can leave the shadow come around. Okay. I don't like the cheeks to be real pink, so I'm going to tone them down a bit. Okay. I might have to add more back in there. See, my brush is wet though. Okay, let's let it dry a bit. Okay, I'm going to go down here with this brush. Nope, that's too wet. Okay, let's try a brand new brush. Okay, lighten his chest up a bit. Hand sanitizer works. Oh, that's a cool idea. Cordy, thanks. What am I rubbing my brush on? Denim? No, I'm actually going to try denim. I just learned that. I'm doing it on paper, but also I have a washcloth here. And I'm putting paint on my brush. And then I have a washcloth that I just go in here and get all the excess off. But I want to try denim because I heard that's really good too. So I never knew that. That actually came from Liz Vigliotti that's in this group. I was watching one of her lives, and that's all she uses. And I was like, damn, what a good tip. So I'm going to get an old pair of jeans and give that a try. But I did find that, like, I have a bunch of old dish towels and washcloths, but washcloths have a nice rough, terry edge to them. And they've been working out pretty good for me, so. I need to tone these ears down a bit, so we're going to go back in here with some warm white. Also, they're too bright for me. That's better. I think I'm going to start doing more of my pieces with dry brushing because I seem to, I really like that medium, like that, doing that. So I don't know. I've picked up some new painters that I'm following and the way they teach, and I'm kind of liking some of their blending techniques. So it's been a winter for me to follow some new people and learn. Not that the ones I'm following aren't the best, but you know, you always gotta branch out and try something. If you can get regular denim, it works better than the stretchy kind. Cool. I have a lot of old denim. That's cool. Thank you for that tip, Brenda. That's great. Yep, one of the things that I've been trying to do is clean my closets, and that's going to be something that I'm really going to look for. The old 100% cotton. Heavy duty, right? Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to go with that for now. Now I want to go in and paint his nose. Let me try this red. I'm not real crazy over. It is fun to learn new techniques and new ways of doing things. It sure is, Colleen. You get so stagnant if... maybe Barn Red. Maybe Barn Red. I don't like that color. Yeah, Barn Red I'm going to use. Because he's a brown, more taupe-colored bunny. Let's try this. See what happens. Okay, I need to put that in water. Okay. I hope this isn't too dark. I really enjoy getting a bunch of painters together and just talking like this. And we can all bounce our ideas off of each other. I find that so good. Because, you know, we all learn things and we learn differently. So, and what works for one, somebody else doesn't know, and it'll work for them. Okay. That's his nose. And I'm going to go down here with that. Hi, Terry. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go up here and give me a liner brush. No, I don't want a liner brush. I want this guy. I lost my favorite brush. It's around here somewhere, but like it's not a real good brush, but it's a liner brush that I really, really like. And I don't even know, I don't know, it's not even it's just a cheap brush. But I don't know what I did with it. I was looking for it earlier. I mean, it's been like a painting factory around here the last few days, if you know what I mean. I heard one of the other crafters saying that. I'm usually knocking things out at the last minute before my sale, and this time I didn't have to. I'm all ready, and I was like, good for you. Being sick really knocked it out of me. I didn't have the energy, and still don't really have the energy to do very much. It's depressing. I don't like feeling that way. So I'm using the warm white for the eyes on him. I think my time might be up. Oh, it is. Okay, guys, so that's my bunny. Let me go look at the schedule real quick and let you know. Linda O'Connell's coming up next, and then I'll be on later tonight at 6:30 with my 6:30 Central. Oh, I'm sorry, that's moving around. Let me pull this out. 6:30 Central, so it will be, here we are, 6:30 Central, so that's going to be 7:30 for here on the East Coast. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the bunny. Look for him in my sale tonight. Again, Linda Shaw, the Crafty Lady. Thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate you all so much. Love y'all. See you tonight. Bye.